Hello everybody, welcome to today's episode of House of Tallysha. I'm Isabel Tallysha-Soares and today I welcome you on a tour of my backyard. That's it, my backyard. I live in Portugal in a corner of paradise in the countryside. And the countryside where I grew up, although I was born in a big city far from Portugal, is the inspiration behind the settings of what I write. In the Gaveta, there's a journey in this wonderful neighborhood of the childhood's main character. In I From Nothing, there is the story of the farm of my ancestors, actually called Nothing, and which is somewhere in this area. And in The Tame Man, the character also lives in this area. This to tell you that I've been greatly influenced by this wonderful scenario of vineyards, farmland, countryside. And in my backyard, you have this wonderful landscape. And today I would like to walk you around this magnificent backyard and take you up there to Our Lady of the Hill, a little chapel on a hill in this valley where we are. We are on the path leading to Our Lady on the Hill. I hike here almost every weekend to unwind. Sometimes I bring my dog. But on the last Thursday of May every year, there's a pilgrimage to the chapel. It's an old tradition that local farmers and villagers used to do to ask for their blessings for the agricultural year. And now it is a tradition in our modern era. People no longer come here to ask for the blessings for the agricultural year yet, but it's a tradition. And I invite you to go with me up there. It's a track that will burn a lot of calories because it is a steep hike up there. And maybe we can find the secret caves where enchanted Moorish princesses live, according to legends surrounding this area. Follow me. And here we are on top of the hill. This is the chapel of Our Lady on the Hill, and the views are gorgeous from here, all the valley and the surrounding mountains. So legend has it that somewhere below here there's a hidden cave or caves where Moorish princesses are trapped. This has to do with the fact that there was Moorish presence in the Iberian Peninsula during the Middle Ages. And this country, Portugal and Spain, or these two countries, were reconquered from Moorish presence in the late Middle Ages. And so legends remained. And the legend here says that if you find the enchanted Moorish princess, you'll become very rich, because in the secret cave where she is, or where they are, the princesses, there is a huge treasure. Legend apart, this is the chapel where the local villagers and farmers come every year on the last Thursday of May. I come here very regularly, very often, just to be amazed by the views and to unwind a little bit. My house is just down below the hill and it's just a few steps away from home. One of the reasons why I also like to hike here is that at the end of summer you will find wild berries here, and also something which is not native to Portugal: cacti. And cacti have this delicious fruit which are cacti figs. See, I have these gardening gloves because if you want to get the cacti figs, you have to be very careful because they are really prickly. So I use these kinds of gloves and newspaper to get them home. And at home, you will have to be very, very careful when you eat the cacti figs. But they are delicious, and there are people who do preserves and jams with these figs. They are really sweet and delicious. We are in wine country. This is a region known for its wines, and that's why it also has wine in its name. This is called a Ruta dos Vinhos, and vinhos means wines. Behind me, lots and lots, or a vast extension of wine country, wine land. The vineyards are turning copper and reddish and yellow because this is mid-October and vintage has passed. So the farmers have gathered all the grapes and have sent them to the cellars and to the winemaking facilities. So this is a time when nature starts to slow down and prepare for winter. There's a crisp wind behind me that is a breeze coming from the Atlantic Ocean, which is some 40 kilometers far from here. And so this is a wonderful autumnal scenario that I enjoy so much. And the seasons here, they change. In spring they are very green, and then there's the energy of summer, and then all the colors. And days like this, when you have the occasional shower and this crisp wind and all the leaves turning copper and red. And then in winter all the leaves will be gone and there will be days of fog and rain. And so this is country land, and that's why I do not move from here, and this is why this is my corner of paradise and where I really like to live. I mean, what's not to like when you have this as your backyard? I could not finish this tour around my backyard without telling you about one of my favorite trees in the world, olive trees. They are almost in season, and these are olives, and people harvest them for olive oil. And they are cold pressed, and so olive oil is one of the healthiest oils that you can cook and season salads with. It's raining, so there's a shower, and I have to wrap up this walk around my backyard. This is House of Tallysha. I'm Isabel Tallysha-Soares. You know where to find me, at House of Tallysha. I will be waiting for you.